Hello everyone, and welcome back to Accidental Ascension 3, playing as Ryla in the series finale in which we, at long last, succumb and abandon this world, predictably, to the Pretenders. Let's get into turn 39, picking up where we left off, the Siege of Ryla, part 2, 3, 4, I don't remember what we're at right now. Let's see. Patala mentioning that he's put up a global. Which global? The Earthblood Deepwell global. Way farther ahead in research than I will ever be. We got some battles of what is this? Erythia moving in with his big fat army, and Baka Queen, and then raiding around. Okay, so what happened from last turn, I actually didn't stale, but I think what happened is that I had an uncompleted turn. So I did some of the turn, and because this is a direct connect, I did some of the turn, submitted as uncompleted, the turn rolled, and some of my moves were done and some of them were not because I didn't stale, and so it won't show that you staled. But oh hey, Master Blaster, peace out. And then yeah, we're still under siege. So what that meant was that this guy, my pretender, Mr. Otter Vastness, and a couple of other people scattered around, didn't actually do anything that turn. But it wasn't so bad for him because he managed to take on 40 crossbows, no problem. Mine blasting, mine hunting, astral shielding, punching them in the face. This is actually kind of entertaining to see because he's not in his Dominion, so there are some weaknesses that he has. No Twist Fate, no Awe, and stuff like that. But Steel Strength is actually length 1. It should be length 0, I think, because length, as it says, a unit size 4 plus will receive 1 extra length if that has any length, but this doesn't, so it's length 0, so it shouldn't be length 1. I don't know why it is. But anyways, because it is length 1, and because these guys' daggers are length 0, I'm actually repelling them, and because we're fighting in darkness, oh, he's also paralyzed. Because we're fighting in darkness, his come on, give me one guy who's not there. Their defense skill is really low, and my attack skill is really high. So in addition to all of his other benefits, once he gets into melee with these guys, he's just repelling all their attacks too. So yeah, he probably doesn't even get wounded once. So yeah, he does all right. Kills a bunch of guys. Now my Dominion spread there because he's showed up, and we are just so high in XP right now. It's fun to watch. So now this turn I'm going to move around, just raid around these guys, maybe make them irritated at my presence. There's Erythia's army moving forward, a large unbeatable force with a single purpose: to destroy the world of fishmen. And I've got these 2 forts. We're going to see where he moves. Not able to do much of anything here. Cast teleport. Now why would I teleport to Henwood? I think I changed that because I want these guys to stay here. Oh no, I don't change that. I think he's going to go here with this, and let me see. Some of his guys are astral. This guy, he'll probably be doing flaming arrows, and this guy is only astral 2. So with my astral 5, she's not astral, unfortunately. With my astral 5, I can mind hunt those guys. And nobody knows I have mind hunt yet. Atlantis doesn't know, and Erythia doesn't know. So I can use that surprise to my advantage once it comes up. So he's going to go over here since the siege is taking forever for him. Fine by me, he's probably starving over there. And we're just going to pop a Mind Hunter here and try and surprise him with the Mind Hunt trap. What else? What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. Mercenaries, yeah, I had to bid on him again because he is essential to my plans for world domination. But just in case it doesn't work, and just in case somebody else has more money, like Atlantis or somebody, to outbid me on him, I'm just going to have a break siege and have them spend some water gems on him, kill him off. Other than that, I think there's nothing. It's kind of going to be a couple slow turns until the action picks up. So we're at turn 39 right now. Let's get on to turn 40. Okay, so yeah, we did teleport over there. Silly me. Okay, got raiding successful, and he moved on to Phrygia. We'll take a look at where that is in a second. And raiding successful. You know, this much PD. This is like over 20 because he's got the 2 commanders. But this much PD, it's just a speed bump. It's just a speed bump for the utter vastness. So yeah, don't do this. It's silly. This was, well, successful at killing him. I guess I probably just wasted the money on it then. But it doesn't look like I spent any. I got him to do gem usage. So that is sad. Yeah. Did he have gems? Yeah, he had gems. But gem usage was not triggered. Very sad. So it was an unsuccessful gambit. I only killed 7 ice guards. Oh, but let's take a look at that again, because there is something important that I did learn. Well, I should have learned, and that's that these guys are starving. Starving. Everybody's starving. Yes, and diseased. Excellent. So that's very nice. That means it'll make the battle a little bit easier. Oh, well, not everybody's starving. Most people are starving. But yeah, that does reduce morale and help a lot in my ultimate strategy of causing HP routes. But yeah, that's really all I learned. But I actually didn't notice this when it happened. When I did this battle, I wasn't paying attention to that fact. So I didn't know that when I went into the battle next turn, because next turn he's gonna storm. And he has to storm because his army's starving. He can't exactly ping and wait another turn and get some more starvations going. I mean, he could, but yeah, it's not going to work for him. So there's Satis dead. Satis is dead because Yoan stormed this fort. So I've got one little province over here that Jotun will probably take from me. He could move here, so this is actually a bit of a risk because I'm moving Mr. Ottervastness here. Now, why am I moving him here? Well, a couple of reasons. First, I don't think that there's anything more that he could contribute to this fight, because I'm not going to fight it outside the fort. I'm going to break siege with him, and we'll get to that in a second, but we're not going to be fighting outside the fort. We're going to fight inside the fort for the most part. Now, the reason I'm breaking siege for him is because he's coming with him, and these guys between them are going to trigger, hopefully, this much is probably hopefully going to trigger gem usage. But in addition to that, I'm going to magic duel. We're going to magic duel and see how many of these Forgiven Fathers we can take with us, because they're all at least Astral 1 and at max Astral 2, and that is just not going to cut it when you're throwing an Astral 5 guy against them. And then he is going to immediately regret his decision and teleport back. Now, teleporting back means that he's going to be in the fort. So I want him in the fort. I don't want him outside, because he's going to be outside. And then I think I had him scripted to magic duel, and then, well, hopefully he'll HP route when all these guys die and make it back into the fort. But actually, spoilers, that doesn't happen, because first of all, retreating doesn't actually retreat into the fort same turn, so he wouldn't be part of the battle in that sense. So that wouldn't work out. You'll see what I mean later on. But second of all, he gets stabbed and dies. So unfortunately, that doesn't work. Now, in addition, he's going to move here, and then between these 3 provinces on my side and these 3 provinces on Erythia's side and these 2 provinces on Jotunheim's side, that will cut off his retreat. And I'm hoping, I'm playing with all in, my whole hand into this. If I win and I make him to cause him an HP rout, then his army will retreat. And if he did the same thing he did before, which there's no reason to suspect he wouldn't, but if he does the same thing he does before and has nobody sieging to hold down this fort, then they will all die if I can cut off his retreat like that. So here's hoping. Here's hoping we can do it. Now this fort is also breached. I got crap in here. This will probably do nothing to stop him. So, oh well. That's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. What else we got going on? Nothing. So, let's see if we can do it. See if we can pull it off. Turn 41. Alright, here it is, boys and girls. This is what we're here to see. This one and this one. Let's get to it. Breaking the siege. Magic duel. Alright, he's got 8. Oh, there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he had 8. Down to 7. Excellent. But this is also what we want to... Oh, there goes another one. So sweet. This is what we really wanted to see. All those water elementals. Yes. Burn those gems. Burn them. Excellent. There's another one. Yes. 3. 3 down. 5 to go. Come on, you can do it. More water elementals. Excellent. So sweet. I think we whiffed on one of them. Should have had one go. Alright. Yes, there's another one. Alright. Oh, look at all those water elementals. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh no, he left. Okay, well, that was all we're going to get. And he got stabbed in the back. Alas, but look at that. Yes, excellent. Burned all those gems. And we killed 4 of them. Ah, totally worth it. That's 185 gold apiece for just 290 gold and 10 astral pearls, which I'm never going to use again. Ah, wonderful. Alright. Will that have been able to do anything? Let's see. Alright. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. But we've brought everything in the kitchen sink as well. We got this guy up front with a communion, some nature gems, and he's going to cast regen on single square tiles to see who he can get. We got some water elementals of our own. We got some earth casters. No, not him. Not him. There's an earth guy here somewhere. There we go. He's going to cast earth elementals. Ah, frozen in ice. Encase in ice. Yeah, that's gonna suck a little bit. So that's locking down some of our mind blasters temporarily. But that's all right. We've plugged the hole. We got a nice concave going on over here too. And there's evocations flying everywhere. Now we've got our prophet here too. Plus, I think some other guys. None of our mages are, but who else? I feel like there's another. Oh yeah, these guys, the cultists. They're all Holy One. So they're throwing down the Banish spell. And our Banish spell, because we have Fire 10 and Astral 9, is Ashes to Ashes, which would be a lot greater on land, because as you can see, hilariously, we're doing a little extra damage with the fire damage, but lights them on fire and then immediately fire goes out because we're underwater. Frustrating, very frustrating. Because that's a lot of undead. He doesn't have any water elementals left. Well, he does. He's got like 5, I think, and we've got a couple more, so that's great. We've got more water elementals, but he's doing a lot of soulless because, predictably, in our capital, there are a lot of dead bodies lying around, and even more now that we're killing his army, and our army is also dying. So yeah, we're making it work. We're holding the line. But this is a lot of stuff. You know, interestingly enough, if he had been doing body ethereal on these guys, they'd be able to put in a nice wraparound But no, we're holding. We're holding the whole here. Speed it up a little bit more. Yeah, it's a meat grinder in there. We're holding the line. Come on, you can do it. No, no, come back. No. You might know this already, but if you retreat when you're in a fort battle, sadly, you're dead. Even if you win, you just go off to the side here and jump off a cliff or something like that. They do not come back. They are dead for reals. And that is so frustrating. All those trolls, such a nice meat barrier, holding the wall, holding the gate. Oh no, and they're going to. All of these guys, I mean, they're not super effective, but still, why run? You can do this. Hold the line. All that's left is our lonely prophet. All the other mages have abandoned him. Even his cultist minions. No. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There's just a couple of undead. Smack them in the face with your water and tentacles. And our wall defense is still holding. They're doing some nice mind blasts on these mages. Come on. So close. Yes. Yes. Run. Yes. Glorious. Glorious victory. Wonderful. We win. We win again. Yes. Excellent. That was so satisfying. Great victory. We have defended our fortress. Well, so great victory. Yeah, they all die. Everybody runs. Everybody runs except for our wonderful prophet who killed 243 guys by himself. Yeah. Well, we win, but it is not enough. This is all that's left. The guys who literally can't move, and him, our prophet. Yeah, alas. And yeah, our glorious plan was so close to fruition, but unfortunately, as you can see, it did not work out as we intended. Because as you can see over here, he actually sent a token force to hold his retreat. This worked. I raided successfully there, and this worked. He actually hadn't even put any PD in there. He's probably running so low on gold. So yeah, we cut off his retreat, but alas, they escaped with their lives. Ah, so sad. It was so sad. 9 Angakocks that we could have gotten. Irreplaceable because he lost his cap. Ah, that would have been so sweet. And unfortunately, we could have done it too. We could have done it because Erythia had an army here last turn. It moved here. This is who he had. And this army, these guys right here, this could have taken this. This could have taken that easily. But I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him what my super secret plan was, which was to win, obviously. And he didn't move here, so they lived. Oh, they lived. It was so sad. I was so disappointed. I mean, I wasn't gonna come back, like, at all. There's no chance of that. But I could have done something. I could have been a contender. Alas, this guy also raffle stomped me here, so it's my last bastion right here. I'm gonna teleport over here. Pretend Prophet's gonna go here and join up there, make a last stand. And we're just gonna raid around here annoyingly and be irritating. But yeah, that's it. There it was. The last stand of the squids. What else happened this turn? Nothing. Not a whole lot. Yep, there's the red mines that Jotun took from me. Alright, moving on. Sad day. Turn 42, I believe. Yes, turn 42. Got another dire portent. Something. We'll check that out in a second. Yes, here it is. The title message. Relay broke before the squid did. And indeed they did. The squid live on, but Relay is back under siege. I put 1 PD there to see who would show up. and it is indeed the force that could have died but did not. 8 Angakocks that are irreplaceable because he's lost his cap. So sad. So sad. That would have been his last one. That would have probably been his last Angacock if I had pulled off the miracle victory. But alas, it was not to be. So now he's on this fort as well. And I thought to myself, you know, I could have fun just raiding around, just being annoying, just hating on life. By the way, that was the red mines from last turn that got taken from me by Jotunheim. But why? Why bother? I have done all that I sought to do this game, which is be annoying, defend relay 3 times, have 3 vastnesses at a time in the game, and show the world that Atlantis can be beaten as Death Scales relay. Barely, not really though. And so we're gonna make one last stand here. We're gonna throw everyone. Otter Vastness is gonna show up with his Vastness buddy, and we're gonna just break siege and run screaming into the void. Prophet's there too. We're gonna see how many we can take down with us. And yeah, and that'll be it. Relay is cracked again. There's nobody in there left to do anything. All right. I mean, this is it. This is where we're at right now. There's nothing left to show. So let's just get on with it. Onwards. Turn 43. The penultimate turn. Okay. So Jotun takes this province from us. Erythia takes this underwater province from us. Henwood, is that it? Let's take a look. Yes, it is. Alright, here is the last Relayan army. A bunch of mad ones, mad hybrids, regular hybrids, the Prophet with mind blasting, or mind hunting, Mr. Otter Vastness himself, and a lot of crossbows. Yes! We got him. That was the that was meant to be the whatchamacallem, the flaming arrows guy. He did. Come on, where's our other magic duel? Get him. Get him. Yeah, maybe our guy died. No, he's still there. He's just super tired, I guess. Fireballs, because we're on land. Yes, we're on land now, so we can use the full array of our fire magics. Excellent. Unfortunately, there's just too many of them. Yes, burn them all. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm a little maniacal when I play evil races. Unfortunately, it's not enough. They all run screaming into the void. Yes. What do we got here? No. Yeah, well, they die. Oh, I think I did get him. Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Sweet. Let's take a look. Henwood. Yes, 2 Dadukos. Dadukos, yeah, I think that's what it is. They both died. Excellent. Killed 49 crossbows. Killed 18 hoplites. It's alright. But we were beaten. And we retreated. And because we retreated into enemy territory, everybody died. And there was nobody left in Henwood to do anything. Except for an insane cultist who decided not to join anybody. And so we lost the fort. Now, why did we retreat? Well, because, okay, we'll get to that in a second. Because of this, because he had sent this army here to capture this province. And so there was no retreat for me, unfortunately. But let's take a look at this real quick, because this was kind of big for me. Cultist was killed, Starchild was killed, Prophet was killed when retreating into enemy territory. But Otter Vastness the Meta Knight, what does it say? Together with 1 unit under his command were lost. Were lost when retreating into enemy territory. They were not killed, you see. They were not killed. They were lost. What does it mean to say they were lost? Let's take a look at this battle again and skip right to the end. Shooting a bunch of stuff off. Guess we put up light and an orange star. Alright. See, when they're lost, they don't retreat like normal people do. They shoot straight up into the sky, as you can see. Lore says that Mr. Ottervastness, along with his Vastness buddy, saw doom for the Squid people and were saddened and said, "We will not save this world and drive it insane. We will leave and return one day." And the prophecies say that Mr. Ottervastness, the great, powerful, will return one day to wreak doom and insanity upon the world. I don't know when that will be. I haven't played another relay game, but I think that'll be fun. Pull off that Ottervastness guy again. I actually would play this. Death Scales, Doom Scales relay, late age relay, kill all my pops. Throw up an insane number of magic scales on a Ottervastness. That would be fun. I'd do that again. Let's look and see how well we did at holding relay here. Probably not super well. Lots of mind blasts. These guys are still here. Unfortunately, encasing in ice is actually an effective deterrent to guys on the walls, but these guys are a little bit too far back to take much of that. Smack them around. But sadly, these are magic weapons, so the whole ethereal thing is not much of a protection. In fact, 8 protection is also not much of a protection. So they all die. Sad day. But we took some with us again. We got some 12 more Ice Guard, a couple Arsatuts, and yeah, so from Hell's Heart I stab at thee. Yeah, but he's all that's left. We're just going to go here and abandon this, and I don't know. Well, next turn we die. As you can see, we've only got these 2 provinces here. So there was not much to do. So unfortunately, we are all deaded. Atlantis and Erythia are already at war. So I'm happy for that. But yeah, turn 43, the penultimate turn, to turn 44, and the end. I have been permanently vanquished. I did not rule a single province, sadly. Oh, and Ulm is also permanently vanquished. There you go. So, yeah, this was funny too. On the last turn that I lived, I got to see the beginning of the next age, the age of the wrath of God, in which Marignon pisses everyone else off unintentionally, not realizing that wrath of God actually hits every part of the world. But yeah, so that's the end. Turn 43, turn 44. Was it turn 44? Well, I lasted until turn 44. Go me. And that's it. There we go. By the way, fun fact, I don't think really a whole lot of people know this, but if you get to the end of the game and you are eliminated, instead of going AI, you get to see all of the score graphs. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, if you stay until the end of the game, you can use this against the people who killed you and say, "Look, everyone else in the world, I have all the score graphs. Would you like to see how everyone else is faring?" Well, nobody cares now because, you know, it's plus turn 60, 70. I don't know. I don't even know how high you guys are at right now, but it's pretty high. It's still going. Problem is that there are a lot of thrones. You need 21 points with all of these level 3 thrones to win. So that's 7 thrones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's more than half. Yeah, you need 7 out of 10 thrones in order to win. So that's a little bit ridiculous. So the game isn't over yet, quite yet. Though there have been some eliminations. I think at this point the top front runners are Marignan, Flegra, and Man. I don't know. Whatever. But at the time that I died, as we can see, Man is doing well, but apparently got hit by a bunch of people all at once and lost some provinces. Or maybe this is just writing around. Second highest is Flegra, predictably. I kind of expected that to be the case. Most forts, Man. Second, Marignan. Flegra. Income, Man, but took a pretty big hit. Is this Mary? Yeah, Marignan. And then Miquelin's actually up there too. Gem income. Flegra, big bad boy Flegra with the Eternal Pyre there. Man, and then who's this? Marignan, yeah, and then Pythium. Okay, that's interesting. And then there's Patala with his what was it? Earthblood Deepwell. Research, Man, pulling the front runner. And then I think this is Pythium. Yep, Pythium, and then is that Flegra? No, that's who's that? I don't know. Somebody else. Erythia? Yes, Erythia. Okay, nice. Dominion. Ah, that's why he would want Wrath of God. He has the highest Dominion. Nice. And then army size is not actually Man. Man's way down there, but Marignan. And then Miquelin. Yeah, Miquelin and, well, Marignan I don't think and Man are fighting, even though they could be, because Mary is sailing and Man is not. And then there's the Ascension points. So yeah, that's the end of the game for you. Thank you all for watching. I hope to maybe one day in the future, hopefully not too distant future, put up some videos of Accidental Ascension 4. And then we'll see where we go from there. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.